I'd like to apologize to everyone I have disappointed. Most of all, to my girlfriend. I am so sorry I put you through so much.
Sorry I haven't uploaded in a bit. My XP bar is low. If you know, you know. Welcome aboard my Mexican pirate crew. Today I wanted to talk about the Sykkuno situation. So, if you guys have not heard of the drama at all, basically a popular streamer, a wholesome Chungus known streamer known as Sykkuno, recently got outed for, cheating on his girlfriend. What the you know, like, I'm glad it's not another, like, oh no, this content creator is like a PDF or whatever. Like, I'm happy about that. But also, what the actual you know, like, the fact that that's the bare minimum, you know, like, that's probably one of the least, like, worrying things, right, is that, you know, Sykkuno cheated on his girlfriend. They're working things out, whatever. But the funny thing about this drama is it's gotten so big that the voice actor for Deku from My Hero Academia read the like that intro. It was not AI, it was not any of that shit, right? It was the literal voice actor reading Sykkuno's apology. And there is a reason that I feel like there is a reason he did that, right? Because with Sykkuno, right, he's a very popular streamer. Like I said, what he was popular most for was his Among Us streams with all other streamers like Pokimane, XQC, other people like that back in the Among Us days, right? But the thing is, right, when you watch him, you can immediately tell. You can, like, almost immediately tell that it's just an act. Much like Extra Emily, much like the old Dr. Disrespect, it was just a act, bro. Because, like, okay, I'm sorry, but any guy who, like, who hides his laugh behind his hand, I do not trust. I don't trust. That's weird, bro. That's weird. Why are you so insecure about your own laugh? And not only that, why the are you making your own girlfriend more insecure by cheating on her? Like, good for you that she decided to stay with your cheating, because, well, I don't know why this woman decided to do so, but, and you know what? That's her business. That shouldn't be anyone else's business but theirs. But Sykkuno is not the only person I'm upset with in this situation. The other people, the other quote-unquote victims, I'm also upset with, because a lot of them described, consensual stuff, consensual sex, if you will, right? And I don't want to go out victim blaming or anything like that, you know, like, I have a lot of, like, personal stuff with, like, that type of stuff, you know, and I know what that's like, and I'm not going to get into that because this video is not about me, it's about Sykkuno. But with these different people who have, like, gone out talking about the whole Sykkuno thing, trying to get their side of the story in, what you hear is basically consenting, relations between two adults, right? And, like, I guess at the time they could have felt uncomfortable about it, at the time they could have felt this and that, but at the end of the day, they did it, and they didn't speak up about it. And I'm not saying that, you know, victims have to speak up about, like, what they've been through. It's hard to speak about that stuff. It really is hard to speak about that stuff. But also, the fact that you decide to come out with your stuff right as this drops, like, that is just disgusting to me. And I'm sorry, but Mujin is actually a piece of shit. I do not care. Mujin is a piece of shit because he knew about all this information before he released his hit piece out on Sykkuno, not giving a about the victim. That's who we should be, like, more concerned about. The actual victim, Sykkuno's girlfriend. Because that is who the victim is in this situation, right? Because she never wanted this to go public, you know? And the fact that it's public now, the fact that, you know, tons of drama channels such as myself are talking about it, like, it should have never come out in the first place, you know? And the fact that Mujin just did not care about the victim's feelings at all, it's like, it disgusts me. It disgusts me as a drama content creator, as a person who wants to give you the facts, as a person who wants to do this and that, right? But when you have people like this who force people into these dramas, then it just becomes a whole entire mess. You know, it becomes an entire mess. Because, like, everyone else is talking about it, and you're just like, I might as well talk about it too, since it's out there. But I want to talk about this to be like, don't blame the girlfriend for the way she's feeling right now, you know? Like, maybe one day she will, like, grow up and, like, to learn to kind of give herself some self-respect and leave his cheating And hopefully one day she does. And if she doesn't, that's her prerogative. No one should be prying in on their personal lives, being like, oh, you need to leave Sykkuno right now. You need to do this and that. Like, I agree. She should leave Sykkuno for cheating on him, for lying, right? But at the same time, who are we to... As an audience, as audience members, who are we to tell a streamer what to do with their personal lives? That's just absolutely ridiculous to me. And I cannot believe I would ever say this in my entire life, right? In my entire life. But for once, I agree with Denims. I never thought I would ever say that. I never thought I would say that. But the fact that the victim had no say in this situation of whether this whole thing came out or not is just, it's disgusting. And to that VTuber who was on the phone call with Sykkuno and being like, oh, well, you didn't cheat on me, so he can still talk. Actually, go fuck yourself, bro. What is wrong with you? Why would you say that knowing that Sykkuno cheated on his girlfriend? You are actually just pathetic. You are pathetic. I am sorry to say, right? But it makes me frustrated. It makes me frustrated that people want to have these victim complexes, right? Even Sykkuno right now, he's kind of having a victim complex. Oh, woe is me, I cheated on my girlfriend, guys. I can't believe people are calling me out for it. Cry about it. Cry about it, because you are a cheater, you are a manipulator, you are so many things. And I should have known, I see the people you're friends with. I despise Extra Emily, I despise Pokimane, I despise Valkyrie. And what do they all have in common? I despise Hassan. What do they all have in common? They are fake. They are fake as all fuck, bro. All those LA streamers, Cinna, fucking Ludwig, fucking Cutie, they are all the problem. And it makes me mad. It genuinely makes me mad. And, oh, don't even get me started on the whole Bonnie situation. Holy shit, that shit actually pisses me off. The fact that Cinna will call out Sykkuno for cheating, right? But she won't call out her own friend for making a video when she was 18, confessing to having sex with a 16-year-old boy. If the roles were reversed, I hate when people say that, right? I hate when people say, if the roles were reversed, it would be a totally different story. But legitimately, if the roles were reversed, if it was an 18-year-old dude praying after a 16-year-old woman, that dude would instantly get canceled. Instantly. And I feel like this should be the same. This should not be an exception. This should not be an exception whatsoever. And the fact that Bonnie still has a platform is absolutely disgusting to me. The fact that I'm glad Sykkuno's taking a break, I hope he gets his shit figured out. I honestly do. But these LA streamers are a fucking problem, dude. They are legitimately a problem because they are just fake. They are fake as fuck, dude. And I am tired of it. I am sick and tired of it. So I am going to continue making these videos exposing these absolute fucking degenerate fakers, bro. Because that's what they are. They are degenerate fakers who do not deserve a platform. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. I know I just ranted throughout the entire thing, right? Let me know what you guys think down below, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Whether you think Sykkuno is an epic boss for literally cheating on his girlfriend but still having that relationship, or you think you're like me and you think he's a big piece of shit for it, right? But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say on this situation. Hopefully you guys did like the video. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. Sorry, my microphone fell. Be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe with notifications on to never miss a single upload. And until next time, y'all, adios.